Alright, welcome back everybody. Little wrap up of the, basically the 1862. Right now, this is all it's gonna get. Come summertime when it comes back, there's some things I gotta fix on it. Which I'll go over that here in a minute, but blades on it, lift rods on it. I still gotta adjust the shoes, but I'll do that when I actually go to use it. I'm not going to worry about fighting with it right now. Got tire chains on it. This side is questionable. I don't know why they're so loose. The other side's not. Same tire chain, same tire. I don't know. But I did today pick up these steel weights. Those are steel. Those are not concrete. Those are steel. No idea what they're off of. There's no brain or nothing on them, but they're 68 pounds. So I'm going to take them. So I got both sides on. Like I said, this side's a lot loose. I'm not going to touch them because I just, that's not the worst one. Yeah. That side's pretty loose. Again, I don't know why. Same tighteners, everything. This side's a lot tighter, so I don't know why. But right now, this is as far as it's going to go. The winter time, I'm going to have to tear it apart, unfortunately. So I think I've got the cylinder lift lines crossed, because if you look, this is push to lower, pull up to rise, right? Well, it's backwards. It's, you push it, it lifts it, you pull it, it lowers it. So, putting everything in this one out of the frame, I must have somehow swapped them. I thought I had them right. I don't know. Because I just swapped everything because I didn't want to mess with undoing any of the power steering lines, because I'm like, well, I don't know if they're going to leak. So the steering column and the pump I left hooked up, and I just swapped everything over. I pulled the lift control lines out, undid them, swapped the lift that was in the dash and the other one into this, so everything's the same. The only thing I didn't swap was the actual lift cylinder in this tractor. I have the other lift cylinder out of the other one, but I'm like, I don't have to swap it to the same. Everything was a matching set. I'm just going to swap it. I know I don't have the lines in the transmission backwards because there was no way to get those backwards, and I double checked to make sure I had them the right way. Hopefully I don't have to use this thing this year pushing snow, but if it's here, I do. I'll try to baby it as much as I can. I doubt it, because I'm probably just going to jump on it and I'm going to just ignore it until something goes. Then when something goes, yeah. So the bad. This rear end was out of the one that had the power steering and everything. The frame is, I still got the frame. It's right here. So it's everything out of this. And I had to swap it because I needed that lift arm, and that wasn't coming off, and the other arm and the other one wasn't going to come off. So I'm like, I'll just take the time, I'll just swap everything in here. So I did that. This rear end was already pulled from the guy that I got it from, but I'm like, I need this rear end because the rear end that was in this is not ported the same as this rear end. I'm like, I need this rear end. I'm like, tell you what, because he just wanted the axles and carriers out of it, because he does a tractor pulling. And like, well, and I know him, I've dealt with him several times. I'm like, well, tell you what, like, why don't you give me this rear end? I'll tear apart the one I have, because I have no use for it. I'll give you the axles and everything out of that. He's like, okay, cool. So this rear end one, when I got it, was empty, which he never messed with it. He pulled it out of the frame, and he was gonna start pulling it apart, but never did. So I'm like, that's a little disconcerting, but okay. So I put it in here, and like I said, it was completely empty. I filled it, put a brand new filter and everything on it, and it works. It's kind of quiet. I mean, for a hydro, like I said, it'll work. But what I'm getting to, this axle tube on this side is bad. And what I mean by bad is these generally have in and out play. Just that's the way they are. But this one is bad because it has up and down and left and right play. So that axle tube is worn, and yes, it is kind of leaking just a little bit. So yeah, for me, we're just gonna ignore it, leave it. If it starts getting worse, I'm just not gonna be able to use it. I don't have to have a snow remover. It is nice to have one again. Or if I need it for some whatever reason, here it is. So, and I got to thinking about it. So this rear end, somebody had some homemade concrete weights in this side, because I remember the tractor, because I actually was interested in buying it. But I thought, no, I don't really need it. Like, I just wanted the engine that was in it. And then the guy I got everything from, he ended up buying it. And actually, it was the one that had the power steering and had everything. And yeah, so roundabout way, I ended up with him anyways, just minus the engine. But they had homemade weights, concrete weights on this side, and I bet you that concrete weight was not round, and so when it ran, it probably did this, and it eventually wore that axle tube. So I'm gonna have to try to find another one, which, good luck, because it's what they call the 30 millimeter fine spline, which is what the garden tractor pullers use. So they're like, you know, $600-700. Yeah, which sucks because I traded the guy two sets of everything, so I'm like, no, I really could use them, but I will deal with it, I guess, as I deal with it. I don't know. But that's gonna be it. I'm gonna put this thing away right now. I've been out here, I've been fighting with these weights and these chains for about 4 hours, because yeah. So yeah, that's it for right now. That's it for this thing. Like I said, everything still works. It's pretty much well done, except for come summertime, I'll tear it back apart. I don't do anything with it. I don't mow with it or anything. Like I said, I got the 1811 I mow with. Just had the 682 out. I haven't started it in 2 or 3 months. Yeah, it fired right up. Granted, yeah, it's warm here, but still. Actually, it started easier than this did. So yeah, that's going to be it. Thanks for watching, you guys. Go back and watch my other videos of the progress of this thing. Appreciate it. And yeah, thank you.